Hello everyone, Justin here, and today I'd like to show you my old sim rig, my new sim rig, take them both out on Gran Turismo Sport and talk a little bit about how that upgrade in simulation rig can change your experience as a sim racing driver. So first, let's start out with the tried and true. I've been racing on Gran Turismo Sport with this for 2 years now. It's kind of your basic beginner setup. We've got the Logitech G29 and the included pedal set. The G29 uses 2 motors acting on a central gear, provides about, I believe, 2.1 Newton meters of torque to the wheel. This is the Next Level Racing wheel stand Lite. It keeps the pedals, it keeps the wheel where they need to be. There's not a lot of customization, not a lot of rigidity, but it does the job. And then you really want to get this shot. This is the best part of the rig, the IKEA lounge chair. That'll keep you nice and sturdy, nice and positioned. It's not really like a racing seat, but it's been fun. So recently, I decided I wanted to get more into this hobby, continue improving, continue learning, and I purchased this rig. So as is probably apparent, there's a little bit more higher end equipment on this rig. This is the Fanatec Direct Drive Pro. Direct drive wheel, so motor directly sending force feedback data to the wheel. I purchased the boost kit for this wheel, which results in the wheelbase putting out a max of 8 Newton meters of torque. It's the Fanatec CSL pedal set, and I've got it all mounted on the Next Level Racing GTtrack Pro. So this rig is going to be a big improvement. It's going to let me change my driving position, have a more accurate, immersive driving position, as well as just keep that rigidity, keep a lack of vibrations, a lack of things moving around. And yeah, I'm really excited to try it out. Have not even driven this yet, just set it up last night, which was kind of like a really long and arduous piece of IKEA furniture. But before we race this, first we're going to race this, give my thoughts on the old, and then show you the new. So, hello everyone. So we are in the Logitech G29 sim rig, the tried and true nice IKEA lounge chair. Today we're going to be racing the Mercedes AMG GT3 car, and we're going to be doing the Lewis Hamilton time trial challenge. If you're unfamiliar with this, Lewis Hamilton did some laps on Gran Turismo Sport, and we're going to try and beat him. Are we going to beat him? No, we're not going to beat him. I am a B-rated driver on Gran Turismo Sport. S for sportsmanship, but B for driving. So a lot of improving to do, but I'll be happy if I get under 2 minutes. So yeah, got the wheel set up, got everything ready to go, and let's try things out. All right, start of the first sector, Nurburgring GP. My goal is 2 minutes. Mistakes will occur. Let's try to keep them limited. Patience here on this first 4 sequence of corners. Some of my favorite in all of motorsport, really. Get her turned in. A little 2 turned in there. Use the curb on exit. Patience, patience. Could have been a little tighter there. Just a lift to clip this apex and go. Ooh, a little ambitious, but I'm okay. Big correction there. With a correction like that, that's when you really want a direct drive wheel that can tell you every little thing about the car. Let you make those quick snaps. There's so much power in this car, I just don't have a lot of confidence. Let's hit this late apex here. Straighten out. The downforce start working. A little bit of a lift on the Schumacher S. Back on the power. Get some grains of sand on the tire for good measure. I don't know how YouTubers put in these lap times and continue talking. I just have to stay as focused as I can. Good exit for me, gaining on Lewis Hamilton. Can't say that very often, not many can. Slam through the chicane, get it into second. I need some more torque. Go for some type of apex here. No cones for me anymore. I really don't know these braking points well. Way wide. Let's bring it home. A 58.3. That's not a bad time for me. All right, so 58.3 with the beginner rig. Let's see how I do, and let's see how it feels with the updated sim rig. All right, everyone, so it is a new day, new year in fact, and we are gonna drive this today, the Fanatec DD Pro, first direct drive wheel for me with the CSL pedals by Fanatec and the Next Level Racing GTtrack cockpit. So really excited to see how it drives, really excited to make this sort of leap in this upgrade in sim racing and trying to close the gap to Lewis. I did a 158.3 in the old rig, so hoping I can do a little better in this rig. There'll be some adjusting and whatever, but I think I found the secret though. There's this energy drink that all the drivers that are beating Lewis are drinking. They're drinking it at like press conferences, all this stuff. So I bought a case of that. I'm gonna chug it, and yeah, that should help things out. So, all right, let's get to driving and see how it goes. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's get it under 2 minutes. Admittedly, this is not my first lap. Been bidding it a bit. Getting used to this wheel. But so far, everything feels great. The physics that fight against a car as you try to throw it around the track just come alive when you add this amount of torque and this amount of detail. It's exactly what I was looking for. Lift here. Let's get on the power. Not the best exit out of turn 4. Still, goal under 2 minutes for this first lap. Not bad, keep it to the outside. The pedal set is great too. It makes it a lot easier for me to attempt to trail brake. Just more range of motion in both the brake and the throttle. This late apex, get a good exit. That was a good exit. Let's not screw this up. Just a little lift. Ooh, not too bad either. The racing cockpit feels great too. It's just so nice not to have vibrations. So nice to be seated in an actual comfortable position where you feel like you have more control and just more overall stability. Having to use so much more of my strength to turn this wheel. In a good way though. All right. Let's not celebrate too early. Looking for under 2, I think I got it. Nice. Let's see, taking it at a 58.4, so only a 10th behind what I got on the beginner wheel. It feels great. Obviously, you got to grip it a lot harder. You got to stay a little more focused, keep track of those fine details. But yeah, let's keep trying. I'm gonna go for a 57. I don't know if it's gonna be on this lap, but we're gonna go for 157. All right, so 58.4 on that first lap. Been lapping quite a bit here, trying to get to that 157. Let's focus up and try to make it happen. Getting used to this wheel, the more and more I use it. Just so much more detail. So much more enjoyable, really. I don't know if it's, it hasn't really seemed to affect my pace yet, but in terms of, in a long race, keeping the car tidier, keeping it happier, I think this wheel's gonna do a lot in terms of that for me. Stay to the outside a little bit. Let's try to hit this apex. A little bit late. Not a bad lap for me so far. Good lap for me so far. Like I said, I think I'm already just kind of honing into the detail of this wheel. The pedals as well. A little slow there, a little too far to the outside. This is where a lot of time can be gained or lost. Lost if I dig it into the dirt like that. Shoot, bad exit onto the back straight. Let's nail the chicane, let's get 57. Not too bad. Get a good exit on the final corner here. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be close. Yes, 157.5. Only 4/100ths off my best time. And this is I don't know what lap it is on this wheel, but it's early on, so really enjoying it so far. So happy with that lap time. I think I'm gonna call it there, and yeah, thanks for watching this racing footage. Wanted to finish the video with concluding with the question of, should you buy something like this? Should you do what I did? Should you get things like direct drive wheels, higher end sim equipment? And I think you definitely should if you want to feel the limit more, right? If you're interested in the focus and the challenge of driving a car in the limit, even virtually, like I am, then this kind of equipment is gonna get you closer to it, right? And more importantly, and more to the point, it's gonna let you have more fun because you're gonna feel that limit more. And that's really what it's all about. And with any hobby, I'll say, with any hobby, if you find room for growth, room for improvement, if you want to take a leap, if you want to develop more of an interest in it, go for it, because life's short and it's worth enjoying. So push the limits, learn, grow, be happy, do all that stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.